Hello, everybody. It's Drew 1000 back again on this wonderful Friday with another episode of A Day in the Life of a Blind Guy. Today, I'm going to be talking about and showing you all my hearing equipment and what I use to help me hear. But first, I want to introduce my favorite hearing professional and my favorite mother, Jan.
Hi, everyone.
All right. Well, now I'm going to show you some of the equipment that I use most often for my hearing. And first of all, my hearing aids. This is right here. This is my main hearing aid. It's Phonak is the company that I use. And it works really well. And then on the other side, I have this hearing aid. It's similar. It's a little smaller, and I actually don't hear it out of my left ear at all. So this is a cross aid, and the sound that comes in over here is transmitted over to my right ear. So I'm actually hearing everything through my right ear. It's pretty cool how it works. I mean, I'm definitely very thankful for it. Okay, I'll come over here. Out in front of me, I have all of the hearing equipment I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to start on my right and then go to the left. So the first thing I have right here, actually I'll take this out to start with. This is a microphone that transmits directly to my hearing aid. So basically, I use it for all different kinds of situations. And when I turn it on and I can hand it to someone, they can hold it. Or I also have a little neck strap here that I'm not going to connect to it, but they just put it around your neck. I'm sure you can see how that would work. And then you hook this up to it so they don't have to hold it. And then when they talk into it, it transmits the sound directly to my hearing aid. So it really helps if someone's farther away or in a group lecture situation. It's pretty great. And then this thing, which I'll put this back in, is the little cradle thing I had it sitting in. This, with this cord hooked up to it in the back, you can hook up. This also charges it if you have a charger hooked up to it. But this cord you can plug into a TV or a computer, and then the sound coming from the TV will go through this thing and through my microphone and also transmit directly to my hearing aid. It's pretty cool. Technology these days is amazing. All right. I think, I had one more little thing to show you. This is just cord right here. It's just a short little cord. You can actually, if you don't have this cradle thing, you can plug the microphone directly into a TV or a MP3 player or something like that, and it'll stream directly to my hearing aid as well. Okay, on to the next piece. What I have right here, and these actually I've just started using recently. I had them for quite a while and we misplaced them, but these are called Aftershocks, and they're a type of headphone that they're Bluetooth, and they transmit, or not transmit, but they go through their bone conduction. So actually I'll put them on. They just sit on top of your ears like that. You can see, and then when my computer or my cell phone goes through Bluetooth, it transmits through the bones in my head right here instead of through my ears. And what I love about them, as someone who's totally blind and hearing impaired, is I don't have to take my hearing aids off, and I can still hear my environmental noise because it doesn't plug my ear. So these have been kind of almost a life changer for me, because I feel a lot more comfortable listening to music or on my computer when I'm around other people because I'm not closed off. So those are those. very, very handy. The next thing here is, I'll just pull these off. This is the charger, but these are TV ears, and it's actually the company TV ears, and they're for watching TV. And I've had these for quite a while, and they work really well. This base hooks up to the TV, and then this is just charger for the headset, and then you take them off the charger and wear them, and it just transmits. I don't think it's Bluetooth, but it's some kind of technology like that, and it's wireless, obviously, and works really well. No cords involved. It's also nice. You can turn the volume down on the TV if you're watching something and someone else is in the room. You can just turn the volume down on TV and turn it up on the headset. Alright. I'll just knock those down. Nice move. Alright. Next thing here is my microphone that I briefly, if you saw my Facebook Live last week on the bike with my brother, I showed you this briefly. This is the microphone that I use when I go bike riding. And this is the piece that goes around the person's ear that's using the microphone that's in front of the bike. And then it has a little microphone, and it goes through this straight to my hearing aid as well, which is pretty amazing. And then the last microphone, the last microphone I have here is, this is another microphone, same kind of technology as the one I use for the bike, and you can use it with a headset as well. And I used to use this before I got that pen I showed you. This was my main microphone for everything else. So there's a couple other things I want to tell you that one thing I don't have here to show you, but when I go to church or movie theaters, actually have the same kind of situation. But in church, they have a listening device, and it's just a box, I guess a little bigger than this, but this microphone, but it's just a box and earpiece that hooks up to it, and everything that goes through the soundboard in the church also goes wirelessly through that box, and that's how I hear everything in my church. Or same goes for movie theaters. There's a headset that you wear, and the sound will go through the headset, so I can better hear whatever's going on in the movie. Pretty cool stuff. And technology is just incredible. And for someone who's hearing impaired or hearing impaired and blind, I find out it seems like almost every day new technology, and it's just incredible to me. I am just so thankful to have access to this kind of stuff, to live where I live. It's great. All right, my friends. Well, that's all my hearing stuff. I don't think I forgot anything, or I won't guarantee that. I might have, but at least I explained all of this stuff. Works very well. And if you have any questions for me, I'd love for you to get in touch with me on my drewsinspirations.com. You can sign up for my free guide, 5 Excuses to Living a No Excuses Life, filled with joy, peace, and prosperity. And that's where you can make comments, ask me any questions. I would love to answer them. And of course, I'm always looking for new topics for this, a day in the life of a blind guy. And I would love to hear from you. What would you like to see on future episodes? Because I'd be interested to hear from a sighted perspective, not my own blind perspective. All right, my friends, as I always like to say, until next time, the best is yet to come.